Hey guys, and welcome back to part 25 of Josh-CCLP4. I'm going to start off with batteries in a stock. So why do I say part 25? Well, because this is the halfway point, really. The toughest to solve levels are apparently out of the way. The longest levels are, for the most part, out of the way. At this point, it should be pretty smooth sailing for the remainder of the set. So batteries in a sock, as I said at the end of the last video, is a perfect example of minimalist design. It's literally just sockets and chips and exits, and yet it's a very fun maze just due to the way it's constructed. And the best part is there's no required endpoint either. You just end wherever. So yeah, this is going to be the halfway point because there's almost no way I'm not going to hit level 160 in this video. And this set only has 320 levels. 320 is a lot, but, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to see this through to the end, and it's looking like it's going to take somewhere in the vicinity of, we'll say 45 to 50 videos to do so. I'm not sure because the initial JCCLP section did go by quite quickly, but then it did slow down, so I don't know. Um, but pretty much every level from this point forward should be really high quality stuff, and I've been looking forward to getting to these parts for a while. So yeah, let's just keep running through. And yeah, the aesthetics on this level are fantastic too. Like that cannot be understated. For how simple the design is, it is so well done. Like I've been running through this for about 2 minutes now. It does not feel like it's been anywhere near 2 minutes. So that's the mark of a really good design. So yeah, that would be batteries in a sock. Moving on to the Glider Supremacy. I think that's how you say that word? That sounds right. Oh no, Supremacy, Supremacy. I completely misread that. Anyway, there are 4 gliders roaming around. Be on the lookout. None of them touch any chips or items. So if I don't die by glider at one point in this level, I'll be really surprised. Personally, if I were to do something like this, I'd probably put gravel where you could go. Okay, that was cool. Is this a rotationally symmetric structure? So, looks to be an item swapping type level, where you just gain access to more and more of it as you go. Okay, I see how it is. So I come up here, I grab suction boots, I come down here, I get fire boots. Fire boots will give me a cloner, which clones a tank, which gives me access to further over there. Maybe I won't die on this level. Maybe I will get it on the first try. See? See? As soon as I start talking. Okay, where did I see an exit? The reason I'm following this path is I know it's a glider path, so I know it was relatively safe. I saw the tank and I freaked out. So where is the exit? There it is. Okay, I thought it was going to reverse, but it didn't. So Glider Supremacy, first try. Roast beef and hot fries. Interesting. Very interesting. So I'm going to need to make this not circle and hit tank buttons, which gives me access to fire boots, fire boots are always a nice thing to have in a level where there's, well, fire. So let's send a fireball in here, and it'll die. So what's the point? Nice try, Mr. Blob. Oh, wait. With the blue lock, I think I can actually keep it alive. So if my hunch is correct, there would be a blue key under that block. Which means I'm going to need to go through this lower section again. Fill in the water. And we can still send the fireball through here. This is so cool that you can take a fireball this far. But at the same time, I don't know if I need to. I think I do. Because the level lets me. So, I think I need to do block pushing while negotiating this teeth. And that can be a little tricky to do. And with the teeth, we can also, in turn, use it to help direct the fireball. Do I really not need that fireball for anything? I went through all that trouble to see if I could use it. Only to not need to use it? Oh wait, no, I did need that water space filled in, but I didn't need the fireball. So I come in here and, yeah, I guess I could have technically used it instead. I didn't leave anything behind, right? I don't think I left anything behind, but I need to negotiate the blob to be sure. I'm gonna assume I didn't. Okay, so knowing Josh, these probably aren't floor. I guess at least one of them was floor. So to steal with some pink balls to get a green key. That was cool. So what do I need to do with this room? I need to be careful with that glider roaming around. Now that'll get the glider stuck. So yeah, I don't know which blocks need pushing, so I'm just going to move all of them. And just in case I'll need to head back through here, I don't think I will. I'm going to need both rooms of gliders, I guess. Okay, this isn't very difficult at all. This is fun now. This is a lot of fun. So what's over this way anyway? Thief, and then I take fire boots. So if I take the fire boots, then what? I think I want to do that. think I want the fire boots, because I'm not sacrificing anything to do so. And I don't see any other purpose. So this block here, I don't see any other use other than doing that. Then I get skates, which I could see from earlier, which I knew would allow me to go forward. So this little block loop, and this will give me access to the bug room. And I don't think I ever need to step on the thief tile. I don't think. There's one bomb in this room that doesn't need to be destroyed. I can see that. This is an interesting conundrum.
Bummer.
Good job, me. That would have worked had I not interfered with it.
Bummer.
I hate when I do that, by the way. Or it would have worked if I didn't interfere, and I did interfere anyway. It's a really annoying experience. But I should be able to get the level this time. I don't really like that bug room too much. I personally would have put the bugs farther away. So I do need to keep this teeth alive, but there's nothing that says I need to keep him in the room. No, I think just the structure of the room says I do, actually. Which is a shame. Regardless, teeth room's done again, and I'm not wasting time trying to deal with the fireball this time. I think I've got everything. I hope I've got everything. Called it with that wall, by the way. Had to try the other ones, just to be safe. Just to be sure that my hunch was correct. Well, that's the glider taken care of. I wonder, could I save keys by looping around this? Is it even worth trying to save keys by looping around this? Not really. Much better monster order. The bug room is, I think, my biggest issue with this level. I think it's my only issue with this level at this point. I'm going to need 3 blocks to reach the end. I only have 3 blocks to reach the end, which essentially means in no uncertain terms that there are no extra blocks. So we'll leave that there, wait for these two to come around. And if I'm correct... Yes, that was exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay, thank you for not being mean with hiding extra, with not... That's a little mean, because especially with the section near the beginning, I thought I missed something, but nope. And I could step on the thief, but why would I risk that in case that was a hot block? Roast beef and hot fries, complete. Moving on to another fiery themed level, burnt electrical wire. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my. This one looks involved. Red key, come up here. Walker. Can't take that chip until a toggle button's been hit. Important to note that. But I can go this way. I can't go back, but I can go this way. So what good does this area do me? It doesn't look like any. I could go up, and I have to go up, really. So this level has a lot of do things in a very particular order to it. Forced to lose my all zero of my boots. So this is going to start a cloning sequence that I'm just going to have to cope with. With my yellow key, I can't get any farther back. I'll take the long way. I guess. Blue key, okay. This lets me go in here. Now, I can't go to the left because I don't have flippers. If I did have flippers, I could. So, I'm going to assume I'm going to get flippers up this way. Or skates, that works too. So, only one pair of skates was actually accessible. That's a pretty cool little segment. And it's going to take both recessed walls to be able to move that block. Flippers! I guess not. And with the skates, I can go here and then here. And stop the cloning. Now with my yellow lock, where do I go now? Can't go up there. Looks like I'm forced to go down here. I don't want to mess with those recessed walls. I'm assuming I'm going to have to do a partial post. Oh! Yep. Whoa, 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 that's a long hint. Push 1 block left and 2 blocks right. Don't follow the ones pushed right. The one pushed left will be the last one going right. And the 2 brown buttons on the right side are connected to the traps above the fire boots. Okay, so 1 block left and 2 blocks right. Do not follow the ones going right. That's a hint. So 1 block left and 2 blocks right. 1 left, 1 right, and another one right. And then that would mean... Cool. Cool. I see why that needed a hint. Now what? That's some teleport shenanigans. That's some teleport shenanigans. I currently have... Okay, so this is the second hit. The two brown buttons on the right side, so those two, are connected to the two traps above the fire boots. So I have fire boots here. And Josh, again with the hidden walls. Like, really? Really? Okay, so this whole room's going to be trapped in by hidden walls, apparently. Okay, I see how it works. So I have to move my two available blocks onto those buttons. Nice hidden recessed wall again. And I'm tempted to do something I can't do in links. But I'm not gonna, just in case it would cook the level. Yeah, this one goes down. And that's it for the chips. So now I'm gonna have to throw away my boots, because I can tell, unless that's open, which it's not. And unless that's open, which it's not. That's definitely not open. Maybe if that one was, but no. Can't do anything with that. Gotta throw away my boots. Go through the socket. Oh. Well, that was a simple ending to burnt electrical wire. So, molasses and black marker. This is a fairly constrained level, actually. So I'm going to need to pick up all the keys. And there's only two trap buttons, and they're both required to get the red key and a block. Which means the first thing on the list is going to be getting the yellow key. And if I remember right from looking at this level in the editor, yep, they're on blue walls. Mostly because this one would be a huge pain with mouse clicks. But not as bad as bisection. I don't think any level is going to be as bad as bisection, other than maybe color wheel. Just based on what JB said about it. Yeah, this still wouldn't be anywhere near as bad as mini challenges where you need all of them. Spoilers! Okay, so now I can get the red key and flick this block. So now I've got 3. And what can I do with this setup? This doesn't look like a setup I can do much of anything with, actually. Huh? It's like, if I push that down, I can't do anything. If I push this one left 2, I can't do anything. I can get... Like, I can't figure this part out. I mean, I probably cooked the level by doing something. So I'll hit restart and try again, but I don't know what I did wrong, is the problem here. If I don't know what I did wrong, I don't know how to correct it. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. I used a recessed wall when I didn't need to. Okay, you got me. You got me good. And now... Now this one can go over, and I can still extract it. Just a little flicking shortcut. And we got all the keys. And Molasses and Black Marker done. Moving on. Meanwhile, at Chernobyl. I think I'm just gonna... So I'm at the halfway point right now. But I'm gonna try and do Meanwhile at Chernobyl. Partially because, well, this level is interesting for one primary reason. It has the walls from City Block, of all levels. It uses City Block. And that's interesting. Because you wouldn't really think you can do much with City Block. But you can, apparently. And the reason why City Block is more interesting to me than it probably should be is... Well, I have the record there. Yes, I know that was a while ago. I didn't even see that blob. Like, I know it was a while ago I set the 550. But I'm still really happy with having done so. Because that was not an easy route to find. That was not an easy route to execute either. It's probably one of the hardest routes I've ever done. And no, it's never going public. Sorry. Now, if you really want the City Block bold and your name is not JB because you already found it, well, you found a 550. I can probably be bribed with some other equally awesome route. Anyway, what is this room about? I don't know if that was a good push to make. I needed all the bugs out of the room, apparently. Well, that would have been nice to know before I did anything. But I should have known if I was paying more attention. So I'm still going to go as far as I can go with this. Oh, and that block needed to be used up there. Double whammy. Let's go. Back to start. Back to start. I did not deserve to live there. That was horrible blob play. So this walker is kind of a pain. So first things first, I'm going to try and get the bugs out. Because I can loop around there. And let's deal with the blob. And we'll go with the upper part, because the upper part's what I screwed up last time. Okay, so this wasn't too bad, all things considered. And it's even an extra block. I haven't moved it, and Josh likes putting stuff under blocks, so I'm going to push it to be safe. I don't think there's anything I can do with that block. Maybe later. I don't think so, though. So now we get suction boots. Okay. Which means that this bomb didn't actually need blowing up. not enthused by that. But I do get to walk up this way, which doesn't do me much good, but it does let me go in here. Essentially, this spot can be used as a viewpoint. Okay, so there's 4 blocks over on the right side. Okay, good to know. I've got 3 over here. It looks like I'm going to need 3 in order to get anywhere. So we'll go and do that. And this is something that isn't clear from the level itself. But having looked at it in the editor and having seen, what did he call the Josh-CCLP4 one? Mystery Dungeon? Or Explores Time and Space? Some Pokemon reference. I know the bottom right of this room has only 2 blocks, and you can't get anywhere with just 2 blocks. You need at least 4, or at least another 3 in order to get anywhere. So that's something I don't like too much about this level. I could have seen it before, but you're not going to be looking there. And please tell me I'm not screwed by bridging across the top there. I'm screwed by bridging across the top there. I need to go through the middle of this room using this room to turn around. Are you kidding me?
Bummer.
Are you kidding me? Do not like that bomb room. I don't think you can really blame me for not liking that bomb room.
Bummer.
Matter of time until I died to the blob. Probably gonna die to the walker this time.
Bummer.
Gonna try not to get frustrated here. That's all I can do. Come on, Walker. Thank you for bouncing up. More block pushing. And there's still that whole item swap room in the bottom left I haven't been to yet. There's no harm done in just getting to this via suction boots. I don't know if Josh noticed that. He probably did and doesn't care. Anyway, back to the section I do not like about this level. Aesthetically, it's really cool. Gameplay-wise, it's awful. I think I'm justified in saying that. Like, this sort of section, it looks awesome, but it's so rigid with how you have to approach it. It's really uncool with how you have to do that. in the middle. I had to remember it was the middle, because I was like, no, we'll go on the top again. It's like, no, it has to be the middle. Not gonna cook the level by forgetting to clear that lock. That would not be fun. Alright, we got the yellow key. And the yellow key will in turn let us release this teeth. Let's let this room clear itself out. Can the blobs, like, not be in my way? No? Too much to ask? Can you, like, not? Thanks. Okay, so once I release this paramecium, I don't know what he's going to do. I'm going to assume I just want to release it. So he's just going to make item swapping here a little trickier than usual. Okay, I can deal with that. I can wait here. And meanwhile, at Chernobyl complete. I will move on to Sawdust Fields in the next video. I think I'm done recording for today. I played a lot. I had a lot of fun with these levels. Yeah, the next bunch of levels are after Sawdust Fields. I know the next bunch are a ton of fun, so can't wait till I can find time to record next. Though you guys won't see these until like a week after they're recorded, just because I'm gonna be so far ahead. It's gonna be great. Anyway, that's enough of an outro. I think. Yeah, it's enough of an outro.